everyone! Welcome to me and my mom's trip to Japan in the summertime. After an 11-hour flight to Tokyo, first stop for dinner was ramen. So good, and such a good deal compared to California prices due to the conversion at the time. This is the first hotel we stayed in. Besides the fact that it was a small space, which isn't uncommon in Tokyo, it was pretty comfortable and modern. We got fresh pajamas every day that we could wear to the communal onsen, which was really nice. For our first full day, we made our way to the famous Tsukiji market. This place was full of people and, of course, live fish, but more importantly for us, lots of fresh eats. Mixed bag on the quality of things, but it was still fun to try different foods at different stands. Next, we headed to Ginza for shopping. Of course, we had to marvel at the 12-story Uniqlo, which we definitely came back to a couple of times. This place is awesome. And the 12th floor even has a cafe. We spent a lot of time on this trip looking at skincare in both luxury brand stores and drugstores because how could you not in Japan? And we ended the day with udon. We started off the next day with a visit to the Meiji Jingu Shrine. It's customary to wash your hands as a purification ritual before entering the shrines. After crossing through Harajuku, we made our way to Shibuya to have all-you-can-eat shabu-shabu. Here's my mom showing off all the delicious food. Of course, the one day we booked Shibuya Sky, which is one of the observation decks, it was pouring rain. We couldn't go to the rooftop, but still enjoyed views from the top floor, along with many others. We were exhausted at this point, but still ended the day seeing the statue of Hachiko, the dog that is famously known for his unwavering loyalty. Day 3, after visiting the Sensoji Temple and stopping by one of the summer festivals on the way, we got some delicious gyukatsu. We then took a stroll through the Akihabara district pretty quickly since neither me nor my mom are gamers. What I was impressed with was the smoothie machine at 7-Eleven. I mean, how cool is that? Last day in Tokyo, we headed over to Team Lab Planets to see the cool art installations. And yes, we did go barefoot in some questionable smelling water, but it was still cool. And just like that, our time in Tokyo was done. On our way down to Kyoto, we made a one-night stop in Hakone, which is a town known for its ryokans and onsens. And this was probably my favorite part of the whole trip because it was so beautiful and I loved the nature part of it. This is where we stayed, in a traditional Japanese-style room. We took the train up to see the views and the Hakone Open Air Museum. And even though my mom and I aren't big museum people, the museum itself was beautiful and the art sculptures were really cool, and they even feature some Picasso pieces. The ryokan that we stayed in came with dinner and breakfast in our room, which, I mean, wow.
This is your breakfast. What do you have? Salad, fish, tofu, sashimi.
Oh, actually it's
tomato, fish, and dough.
We did the Hakone Loop on our second day, which included a boat ride, ropeway, and cable car. At the top of the ropeway, we ate black eggs, which are black from being boiled in sulfur-containing hot spring water. It's supposed to add 7 years to your life, which I guess we'll see. I really loved Hakone because of the peaceful, small-town feel and beautiful nature, but alas, on to the next. For our first stop in Kyoto, we headed to Nishiki Market. Again, so many good eats. We spent the rest of the day strolling through the picturesque Gion district and enjoyed duck rice for dinner. The next day we headed over to the Arashiyama area to see the famous bamboo forest, and we had a delicious steak meal for lunch beforehand. We took a day trip the next day over to Nara, where honestly I found the deer to be very aggressive. One even tried to bite my butt. The temples and scenery were cool though. Another day trip. It's time to Osaka. Again, lots of market exploring and delicious eats.
Yummy. Shrimp. Huge.
We treated ourselves to a multi-course crab meal, and it was perfection. Okay, back in Kyoto for the rest of the trip. We of course had to climb the Fushimi Inari steps, which happened to be on a rainy day for us. Man, these steps are no joke. We worked up a real sweat, but it was worth the views. While we were in Kyoto, the city was preparing for Gion Matsuri, the multi-day summer festival that was going to be happening while we were there. It was awesome to see the massive floats being prepared and the nighttime festivities surrounding them. As a tea lover, I had to stop by Ippudo Tea to enjoy some tea time and pastries. I will say the matcha was a lot more bitter than I'm used to, but it was still a nice experience. We made it to our last day. Before flying out, we were lucky enough to catch the procession of the floats. I mean, just look how impressive this is. And that's it for our trip to Japan. Thanks for following along.
Bye bye, Japan.